with agent skills, because it's the foundational thing that's driving everything, it's essentially a folder. So your folder will, have some kind of a snake case, usually name of whatever your skill is. And then inside the folder, you've got a skill.md file. You can have other files that the skill tells you to load. So this is how you can intelligently manage context in several layers. Your first layer is, and this is what we refer to as progressive disclosure. First thing you do is the discovery. You read only the name and the description. So this is very sparse, very light. You can load, dozens of these into your context. It's not going to blow your context window. It's just a name and a description. And this is going to help with discovery and loading of the skill in two different ways. You can manually invoke a skill. You can say, hey, load the whatever skill. And because there's this directory of skills, your agent's going to know, oh, I know that skill. I'm going to load the skill.md file from that directory and into my context. Another way is implicitly, you can say, process this PDF, right? And if you have a PDF processing skill, then it knows all the skills that it has, and it says, of all the skills that I have, this PDF processing skill is the most relevant one. So I'm going to load that skill, and then I'm going to do things there. So that's the first and second layer, is loading the skills. When loading the skill.md file, you can have different functions in there, different things that you could trigger in IDEs through like / commands or things like that, and that gets into specific integrations. But they can refer to external things. They can refer to other files, external databases, programs to run, and things like that. So it's yet another layer of progressive use of tools and loading of things into context. So again, this is very context efficient. You can use everything that you need, but exactly when you need it and only when you need it. When you combine this with other things like iteration with a fresh context for each cycle, then you really use your context window to its maximum potential by keeping it lean, but by also loading everything that it needs to do whatever task you have at hand.
I think that's an important thing for people to understand. And it took me a while to get this. Like when you see context window is, a million tokens, right? That's kind of the edge right now, is a million tokens. Did you like that clip? Well, check out the full episode. Leonardo and I put OpenProse through its paces. We check out Ralph Wiggum and the Ralph Loop, all sorts of great discussion related to AI coding, different models, different agents, different harnesses. Check out, the link is in the description. Also, please join our Discord community. We've got great content, great discussions, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.